What's up, my crew members? My name is Andrew from the SuperHeroCrew, and I thought I'd do something a little different. Maybe I'll do this every week. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see this every week. But what I was thinking of doing is a haul every Wednesday of the books that I got, the new books that I've gotten each week, and maybe talk about them, before I review them, or talk about them on the SuperHeroCrew podcast, so you can get my kind of pre-review and then also post-review from if we talk about it in the SuperHeroCrew podcast. And today was actually this week was a small week, which I'm very surprised about. But before I talk about what I got today at the comic store, if this is your first time here, why don't you consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this? We got comic book reviews every week. We have the SuperHeroCrew podcast every week, so stay tuned for all that good stuff every single week. And let's talk about the comics this week. First off, only one non-Marvel or DC book this week, Hellboy and the BPRD number 3 of 3. This is Saturn Returns. Listen, Hellboy's kind of cool, I guess. We have the Hellboy miniature game for Mantic, and that's really fun. And, listen, it's only a 3-issue miniseries, so I kind of said, why the hell not? I might as well pick it up. But it actually has been pretty good, and this is the last issue. And it's like an interesting mystery thing, and it's not bad. It really isn't, which I'm kind of surprised that it's not bad, because Mike Mignola's been doing this for a long time, and I'm surprised that this hasn't started to go downhill. But it's pretty good so far. I'm excited for more Hellboy, and Hellboy and the BPRD. Next we got Red Hood Outlaw number 39. I'm hyped for this book, and I'm hyped for every issue. Right now, the Year of the Villain stuff for Red Hood Outlaw has been a little slow and a little dumb, but I'm just kind of trying to get through it before the next issue, or maybe this issue, I'm not exactly sure, when Artemis and Bizarro get back, because that's been the whole thing since the beginning about Bizarro and Artemis. And then at issue 25, was it issue 25? Yeah, 25, Bizarro and Artemis basically disappeared, and we're almost another 20, we're 10 issues away from issue 50, and we still haven't gotten anything about Bizarro or Artemis, and it's been about 15 issues, and it's been slow. It's been slow without Bizarro and Artemis. But it's still not bad. I like this route that Scott Lobdell took Jason Todd in. But this Year of the Villain stuff is kind of getting annoying, and it's kind of slow. So I'm just kind of waiting until this Year of the Villain stuff is over and we get Bizarro and Artemis back. And I don't know when the hell they're ending it. I don't know if he's ending it at issue 45 or 50 or whatever. But we'll see. I hope it doesn't end, because this is one of the only DC books that I'm reading and that I actually like. And the other DC book that I'm reading and that I actually like is Detective Comics. This is Detective Comics number 1014. Apparently, Mrs. Freeze is going to be a thing. I feel like Mr. Freeze, they're going to kill off Mr. Freeze in this, and now we're going to get Mrs. Freeze, which will be, Nora, Mr. Freeze's wife, because Lex basically helped Mr. Freeze get Nora back to life, essentially, or cure her of the disease that she had that was going to kill her. So I don't know what's going. I mean, a lot of, like I said, the Year of the Villain stuff for Red Hood has been slow. This has been kind of slow, but it's been interesting with Detective, and it is twice a month. Not Red Hood isn't. It's only once a month. This is twice a month, so it's kind of going faster, and it's not as slow, which is a good thing. But the Detective has been really good, and I'm just kind of reading this to hold me over from the Batman Tom King book, because that book was not good, and we jumped the ship on that one a while ago, like at issue 63 or something. And I know 85 is coming up, and that's the last issue Tom King's writing, and we got James Tynion IV going to be writing Batman, so I'll probably pick it up when James Tynion starts and possibly drop this. I don't know. I only need really one Batman book, but I don't know. It depends how good this whole Mrs. Freeze thing is, but we'll have to see when I actually read it. Next, we got the Marvel stuff. So Ghost Spider number 3. Listen, I was very disappointed with the first issue. Not as disappointed with the second issue. The second issue was a little bit better. And I'm kind of I don't know, scared to read this just because I'm nervous about this whole, that they quite possibly could be doing a Spider-Gwen clone saga, which I don't know about that. You know, we're getting the Jackal, as you can see on the cover. I mean, we've gotten the Jackal in Spider-Gwen's, you know, series and stuff like that, but not as the Jackal. We've had Miles Warren, but listen, just enough with the clones. I hope there's not a whole Spider-Gwen clone saga, like I said. That'll be very disappointing, but the next issue looks promising because Man-Wolf is coming back. He's on the cover of the next issue, issue 4, so I'm hoping, because, you know, we kind of just ended the whole Man-Wolf thing out of nowhere. Like, it was very anticlimactic. You know, we've been building up the Man-Wolf for, like, you know, 4 or 5 issues, and then all of a sudden, you know, it took like 2 panels to beat him. It's like, come on, like, it was very anticlimactic, and plus you had to do a relaunch, which doesn't make any sense. You literally, this could have been just issue 13 of Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider. I don't understand why. Go check out my rant about it, and I talked about it on the SuperHeroCrew podcast. Go check it out because it's too much to talk about here. But yeah, so I'm dreading, but also I'm excited to read this issue. Next we have Contagion number 4 of 5. This is a weekly series that is only going on in October, which I didn't realize that it was going to be a weekly series, but this is probably like, you know, what if Elseworlds kind of thing. This definitely can't be in the main universe unless they say, oh, everybody's alive now and everybody's, you know, fine now, but I really doubt it. But this has been pretty damn good so far, and I'm really liking it. I really am, and it is written by Ed Brisson, who I like. And, you know, let me look at this cover. This cover is really cool. But there hasn't really been any marketing for this. Like, and this is not really, I thought this was going to be like some kind of event so that there's going to be like all these tie-ins and stuff for it, but that is not the case. This is actually pretty, you know, pretty good. But they do address continuity. Like, I think it was the first issue or the second issue, they were like, well, why don't we get the X-Men? Oh, no, they're being weird, you know, with House of Powers of X. So, you know, don't even go check out the videos on my X-Men rants. But yeah, so Contagion number 4, like I said, it's pretty exciting. Spooky book for Halloween in October, so I'm excited for this, and I'm excited to finish it up. And it's good because it's not monthly, so I don't have to worry about it for next month and the books that I'm getting next month. Next, we have Punisher Kill Crew number 4 of 5, another mini-series. Anything Punisher, I'm basically getting the regular Punisher series is ended, and this is going on, and then when this is over, we're going to get Punisher Soviet, which is a 6-issue mini-series written by Garth Ennis, which I'm hyped for. I'm really excited for that. This has been a very, like, weird Punisher story. It's a very interesting take on Punisher, and it's good, but like not in that good of a way. It's very weird, and I don't know. It's just a dumb Punisher book. That's really all I have to say. And Punisher seems slightly out of character in this, but Black Knight's in this, so I can't pass that up. That's really cool. And I mean, this cover is really nice. But yeah, Punisher Kill Crew number 4. We'll see how this issue is, and you know, we might as well finish it with issue 5, because like I said, anything Punisher I have to basically get, because Punisher is bad ass. We got Avengers number 25. I'm surprised that they're not doing a, you know, oversized 25th issue or whatever, because they did that. What they do that? They did with that with Immortal Hulk this week, and that was like a $6 book, and it was bigger size because it's issue 25. But this is the last issue of the Challenge of the Ghost Riders. We see not Danny Ketch, Johnny Blaze, Robbie Reyes, and the Cosmic Ghost Rider. This arc has felt a little slow, just a little bit, but I still like it. You know, anything Ghost Rider's kind of cool. I mean, like, this is an awesome drawing. I would love to have that as a poster, but I mean, you know, I don't know. But the next issue, we are getting the, like, origin of the Avengers BC, what is it, Star Brand or something. So that's going to be pretty cool. And this is the last issue of this story arc, finally. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing really else to say. I'm excited for this. I mean, the Avengers book has been pretty good. There's not really like a plot, like an all-around plot, I guess. They're just kind of doing this thing and that thing and this thing and that thing, like it's a real Avengers book. Like, oh, they have to deal with this problem. Oh, now they have to deal with this problem and this problem. You know, that's what I kind of like about it. You know, it's not 25 issues and we have the same storyline and focusing on the same thing the entire time, except for the Avengers BC, because that's been since Marvel Legacy. So, but yeah, I'm excited for this issue. But like I said, this arc has been a little slow, but I'm not complaining too much about it. Next, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 30. What is this, 32? This is 2099. This is the start of the 2099 arc. We're getting this issue 30, 33 and 34, and maybe 35, I don't exactly remember. And then we're getting 2099 Alpha and Omega, plus a bunch of 2099 one-shots, which I'm getting every single one, because I love that 2099 stuff. It's so bad it's good, that all that 2099 stuff. It really is, but I'm excited for this because we're finally getting 2099 back, and Miguel O'Hara is coming to the present to get some help from Peter Parker. I haven't been reading the Amazing Spider-Man series. I'm picking it up now just because of the 2099 stuff, so I'm really excited for this. And last but not least, we have Amazing Spider-Man Full Circle. I thought this would be a $5 one-shot, but no, this is a $10 Spider-Man book. $10. Yes, you heard me right. 10 gosh darn dollars. And maybe this will be the review at the end of the week. I don't know. But this is something that's going on. As you can see, there's so many writers and artists on this book. I don't know what's going on here. We talked about it on the SuperHeroCrew podcast from a preview of it. I don't know what's going on, but it might be something like, oh, a writer's writing this, and then it has to lead into this, so this writer has to pick up where that writer left off, all in the same book. I don't know what's going on. It reminds me of the Kamandi challenge from DC from a couple years ago. But I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I mean, like I said, it was $10, which is ridiculous, but it is still a pretty big book. I do have to say it is a pretty big book. And if it was $10, they could have just done a graphic novel format, which, like, it's not. I would have preferred it to be a graphic novel, you know, format with the spine and everything, so that, like, you know, the staple doesn't screw up in the middle, because that's happened in big that don't have like the binding here. Whatever. But like I said, this might be the review at the end of the week. Who the hell knows? But stay tuned for. I will have a review of one of these books at the end of the week, so stay tuned for the end of the week. But anyway, guys, that's my haul for this week. Let me know what you picked up this week down in the comments below, and we can talk about it. And let me know if you're reading any of these books, and let me know down in the comments below. By the way, don't spoil it for other people down in the comments below, because that's a dick move. Don't do that. But yeah, guys, let me know if you want to see this every week. And yeah, check out the other videos we have here posted on the channel. And like the video, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one.